Welcome everybody. This is the last episode on the series where we sharpen a Spyderco Paramilitary 2, and we are going to be finishing this edge, and then it's back to the owner. So I spoke to the owner and he gave me the option of putting a highly polished edge on his on his knife, and he basically doesn't care. All right, so in the last episode I told you that he wanted a satin edge, but turns out in the Microtech that I did for him, I did put a satin edge on it. So we're gonna do a little bit more on this one, right? So what I'm using right now is a Arkansa translucent stone. This is a natural stone. This one came from Dan's. They make awesome, or they sell awesome Arkansa stones. This one is gonna be a little bit different, right? I'm gonna be I'm gonna be holding in my hand this stone, and then I'm gonna put some oil. And I like to use Smith's honing oil. It is water soluble, so it doesn't make a mess of having just heavy oil and then have to clean it and stuff like that. Just water and a rag and you can clean it up. And then we are going to be doing passes on this, right? So if you haven't watched my last episode, after watching this one, go watch that other one. We were cutting paper like nothing. We were shaving hair. So right now we are taking this edge and refining it even more. So I'm gonna be doing the same motion. Like that, about 10. Trying to count, guys. I probably already lost count, so we're gonna be doing about 3. I'm doing like a step down, and then we're just gonna be doing regular passes. Like so, because we're in a point that this edge is already you know, knife sharp and popping hair and everything. So right now we're dressing that edge, making it look fancy. See if I can give you a different angle. If you never honed with or sharpened with a Arkansa, these stones are unforgiving. Could be a good thing and a bad thing, but when I say that is that they are extremely hard. If you drop the edge on it on one of the ceramic based stones, probably didn't do anything to the edge or much. This one will they're extremely hard and brittle. So right now, just going in and just smoothing that edge down. And if you don't know, I could have used a hard Arkansa. I have one instead of the translucent, but the translucent with some pressure, it's pretty effective after the 1K. It would have been best if I would have used a hard one, but I don't know why I didn't. I have no excuse. All right, let's see how we're looking. after a couple more passes. Right. Clean her up. Alright. So right now, if you guys can see, it has more of a satin finish. Let me see. I'm turning it. I can't see what you guys can see because I use a GoPro and the back is off right now. But it's somewhat polished, but it's more of a satin finish. But now we're gonna gloss it up a little bit, and how we're gonna do that is we're gonna be using this stone right here, and this is a Suehiro 1000 or 10,000 grit. Yes, I'm gonna jump from that to the 10,000 grit, but this stone is insane. I have a video on this stone already about talking about razors. For kitchen knives, this is insane stone. I have a full size. This right here, if you're interested in a small one like that, this is an EP size, meaning it's for the EP system or the KME system, one of those two, whatever. And that's why it has the plate, so you can mount it and use it with that system. So we're gonna be using this, and check out, this is 10,000 grit, but check out how this cuts already. It is a very fast cutter. And if you use slurry on it, it cuts even faster. All right, let's turn her over. Clean that a little bit. It's the thing I don't like. It clogs a little bit, but that's no issue. All right. And guys, you don't have to hold it in your hand. You can get a stand. They sell stands for these, a holder. All right, let's see how we're looking. Let's put this here. All right, now we have a mirror finish. I can see my face on it. You guys, hopefully you can see the sheen on it. I can go even further on that edge. Man, that's looking nice. But I have a 20,000 grit stone, but I'm not gonna do that. So, what are we doing now to finish it? But Rob, I thought you were finishing this whole time. I was. So I do something a little bit different than a lot of people sharpening out there do, right? A lot of people use paste and strops. I do use a strop, but I use just leather. And I will use that after this next step. So I will be doing stropping strokes stropping strokes. Call me crazy, but I'm gonna be doing stropping strokes on lapping film. And this lapping film is up there. This lapping film, it's pretty high out there. That's why I can do it. It's not gonna hurt it. I can do stropping strokes on this because it'll be fine. This is a 0.03 lapping film or 0.3 lapping film. It's like 30k. So I'm gonna be doing basically stropping motion on it. This one is a little tricky. Here it's cutting. If you guys see, it's already getting a little darker. Nice and slow, consistent. Make sure you don't hesitate, because if you hesitate and go like this, you're gonna mess up the edge and the film, because it's already paper with abrasive on it. So this is almost the same as doing Crocs or diamond spray, but I prefer this method. The other one is a lot easier. If you're stropping, you have a lot more flexibility. But I feel like this one, I am more precise and I can target easier where I want to go with it. All right. I don't know how many passes I did, but that should be good. Now, ooh, we're looking mighty nice. Alright. Look at that edge. Hopefully the light will catch it. Alright, so now we are going to be stropping with leather. And I had to take you to a different place because that's where my strop is. Welcome back. So now I have my strops here, and I'm gonna be using hanging strops for this knife. Jesus, I do so many razors that I keep getting confused. So why hanging strop? Because I have several and I don't want to buy a regular knife strap. So I'm gonna use hanging strops. And I use this very similar way that I use for my straight razors. I use linen first, and then I use latigo, and then I'm gonna be using it the same way. I'm gonna be stropping the same way. When I'm stropping, I like to put my finger here. It gives me a lot more control when I'm coming and returning, and that returning stroke. Hopefully you guys can see it. So I'm gonna do about 25 passes. I'm just cleaning that edge really good. I like to rotate like that because this has such a the belly on it. So I rotate it. This is really hard to do and show you at the same time. Keep it nice and tight. Alright, so now leather. We're doing the same thing. Make sure you are on that bevel, on that edge. You can tell when you're not in that edge because it tugs. It tugs. See, that was flat. The sound that it makes is different too. So remember that sound so you know that you are on that edge. This is really hard to do in this angle so I can show you guys. Not used to it. Alright. And that's what we got right there. This is shaving. It's disgusting, I know, but a lot of you like to see that it's actually shaving. And there you guys have it. Edge is mirror finish. I can get it higher gloss, but I think that's pretty good. Let's see if I can catch the light in there. It feels really good. And now I'm going to be taking it apart. I guess I should have done that before. I'm going to clean it, oil it, and then send it to my buddy. So when next time he gets it, it closes the way that it's supposed to close, and the action is nice and tuned. Thank you for watching, guys, gals. Don't forget, subscribe, hit me them comment below if you like this process. If you think it's garbage what I do, just I don't mind it. I answer to all of your comments. Check out my other content, check out all the playlists. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.